Some of you who've been around my channel for a while might have noticed a couple things that have been absent for the last probably 3 or 4 months. Mystery box videos and Lower Badlands disc golf course, which is a local course here in Denver, which was actually relatively technical for Denver. If you like wooded disc golf, this is still not quite that, but there's at least some trees and some lines of shape. They brought back 11 holes because they had to work on some water irrigation stuff, and this mystery box was sent to me, let's not say which month, but it was the second month of the year. So I'm not gonna say which one it was, but it was the second month of the year, the month my birthday's in. We haven't opened it yet. I haven't even peeked inside, but it is from Goodyear Disc Golf. Big shout out. Go ahead and follow them down in the description if you'd like to. I'm gonna leave them linked down below. That being said, I don't actually have a putter, and it's a long walk to my car, so we're not gonna get it. We're just gonna get started on this 11-hole template out, which I think is the perfect amount of holes, but we only have 9 discs. So we'll get started with, is it a putter? All right, we're chilling actually. We have a putter. It says representing disc golf on it, but back here it says the Wizard. FSL, oh, Fossil Flex. So does Gateway just kind of give the Wizard to any company that works with them? But it feels honestly pretty tough because it's like 80 degrees out and it's still hard and it's beaded. If you don't know how these mystery box videos work, you have to throw off the tee whatever you pull out of the box for that hole until you're out of discs, which we'll only have 2 holes. We get to choose what we throw, and we have to set a line. I haven't seen these holes in a while, but I think we're still gonna put it at 5 under par. So for every stroke worse than 5 under par that we shoot, I'll be giving one of these guys away. And I don't do regular giveaways on my Patreon anymore, but they'll each be going to patrons this time. Hopefully not, but shout out Goodyear Disc Golf. Hopefully get a lot of birdies. I'm excited. So I was told that this wasn't super well maintained, but it looks like they came through with a mower since they just put this back in about a week ago. It starts on hole 5, you play like 5 to 11 and then 14 through 18. This one they call 323 down there, but it looks like it's just a big turnover. I'm guessing this is gonna be a little stable, so I'm gonna treat it like a slightly less stable PA3. These are my buddies I just played doubles with. Oh, that is so nice. Oh my gosh. I love that disc. Holy crap. I almost called Mando no hyzers today. I think that'll be for some future videos. If we go play more open courses again, we might have to call Mando no hyzers. It's not gonna be today, but I think that'll be fun for future videos, or like maybe one exception to that rule every video. Because if we don't go to the mountains, some of these courses can get a little bit boring. Yeah, I'm shooting with a mystery box today. You wanna look through these and tell me if it's good? I can't see any of them until I throw them, but just look through those discs and tell me if you think any of them are good. I'm gonna leave the camera on you. I'm really tempted to look through the viewfinder, but I'm not gonna.
It's interesting.
It's interesting. Oh, that's the best descriptor you could have. I don't think I need any more information.
It's an interesting variety for sure.
Okay. Hopefully it goes well then. At least we got a nice little putter. You like the one on top, you said?
You'll love the one on top.
Okay. Oh, it's not a wizard, it's a lizard. What am I thinking? I can't believe I couldn't read that this literally says lizard on it, which makes so much sense. But he said I'm gonna like this one. I don't know if I can trust anything that man ever says. We did just like crush doubles together. Champion groove 13.6 -2.2. Oh my gosh, it's so wide. I love this die. This feels like it's gonna be a little flippy. 286 with a little left to right. So I think if we flex it over the top here on the forehand, it could be money. I think it's good. Little inside. Oh my gosh, mystery boxes are so fun. This thing is like hovering on the grass. Got a little putt. Also, it does look like over there, we got the long position on that hole. I love that position. It's like 430 with a pretty difficult line, which I guess is just 430 with anything that's not a straight up hyzer. Groove, foot plays 171. It was a little more stable than I thought. I thought it would drift on that, especially in the wind. They're supposed to be -2.2. I've heard sometimes they're really flippy and most of the time they're kind of stable. Oh, that's a tester coming back. Oh, part of me hopes there's another putter in here because there's not a lot of putters I feel like you need to figure out besides like the feel in your hand, but beaded stable putters like Wizards, PA3s, the Surf from DGA, no, the Sonar, sorry. Those do require a little bit of extra finessing, I think, because you really just have to aim high right. Like I aimed a little right on that first putt, and it's still, there's a little bit of a right to left tailwind, but it just blew it out, and like, I thought I was gonna miss barely chaining out, and I almost missed all the chains. Oh, I forgot about the tunnel hole. Beautiful tee pad for us there. I'm just stoked to be getting this back. I can't wait for the full 18 to come back. Next disc, oh my. I'm feeling a lot of weirdness. I've never thrown this and I've wanted to. And I really, How light is this disc? Oh my God. Oh no. 155 gram pearl from latitude 64. 4, 6, -4, 0. This is the profile. Also looks like it's been chewed on. Those look like human bite marks. Goodyear. So I think I have to throw this on hyzer so I can hyzer flip it. But I don't want it to get pushed. This is gonna be tough. Okay, we're gonna team off from back here too. I would love to birdie this. It's probably just under 300 feet. Oh, this is gonna be fun to see how this flies. Oh my gosh. Turned into a roller. I threw it way low. That's rough. 5 down's gonna be harder than I thought. Oh, so bad. Gotta give it a run without juicing it. Do it. Oh, I think that I was barely seeing anything through the trees, but I think that was really close. You guys might be like, you're an idiot, which is also true, but maybe not for that reason. Easy peasy. If we don't get something that's at least a 7 speed on this next hole, we're totally screwed. Tail right to left here, so not the worst wind. Oh, it's a driver. Oh, it feels like the flippiest disc I've ever felt in my life. Gateway Disc Sports, 1994. Gateway doesn't really put the information on the bottom here, do they? Okay, this is the profile. Connor Kennedy, if you're watching this, or any other Gateway nerds, what is this disc? The parting line is like in my hand, so very low, very flippy feeling, but fast. Because of big tailwind, I think over the trees, flat to slight Annie, we should be able to get a birdie with this. I slipped a little too much and still kept going. Weak sauce. That thing wanted to turn the whole way. I just didn't, I threw it so weak. It was no power in that shot. Should be a long look. Maybe circle, edge of circle 2, but let's try this groove. There's a lot of tailwind right now. Oh, that's kind of money. Wow, there's so much tailwind. Now we're in the circle. And now just for fun. Oh, this is gonna be really fun. Might have lost it. Groove's up there. We do have a long putt. Whoa, that's not bad. We gotta start getting more birdies. Tunnel shot hole, not quite into this position. I typically like it being just straight ahead. Looks a little overgrown, but this one is kind of, it's gonna be a little tricky because it's in to the left pretty far where I had to like run up there to go and see if it was even in. It's probably only about 210 feet, but if we get anything that's not super overstable, it's gonna be tough to get it left enough. Good news is this feels like a really overstable fairway driver. Oh, it's actually not terrible. It's not overstable, but in a Champion Beast. Beast is the first disc I ever threw over 350 feet. I was in Tucson, or no, I think I was in Tucson, Arizona, or maybe it was right before tags match or doubles. And it's a DX Beast that I had bought. It was orange. I threw it 362 feet according to U-Disc. That's crazy, but here we have this guy. There's like a skippy spot, it looks like, in the middle there. We're almost playing for a putt on this hole. Hit the skippy spot. Oh, just missed the skippy spot. I think that disc is gonna be a bomber though. I'm really excited to have that. Not like I'm gonna be able to choose to throw it much, but so far, that's the favorite disc I pulled out of the box. And I'm really struggling to pick these up, so I'm sorry if that was all shaky. I'm trying to pick everything up. I need to get a bag that I have specifically for mystery box stuff that isn't too big and is still sturdy. I wonder if I can make a bag that can like dispense discs one at a time for mystery box videos. So I hit right here. I was trying to hit right here. Not too bad. And we do have a putt still. So don't think too much and just bang it home. High rate. It was technically high right. This is definitely different than a PA3, obviously. It's a different disc, but it feels more round on the top. And I imagine it's a wizard on the bottom and something else on the top to make it a lizard, but I'm way not familiar enough with wizards for that to be at all confident. Oh no, this next one's in such a hard position. It's, oh, this. Do think we can get there forehand or backhand, just gonna depend on the disc. I was gonna say you want it to be a faster disc though. And we have, oh cool, a Star Aviar. I've never thrown a Star Aviar before. It's kind of deeper than I thought it would be, but most of the time if I get a premium putter, it's deeper than I think it'll be. We're getting to the point here, 6 in, that if we don't birdie this hole, which I'm gonna be honest, I have to throw a perfect shot to birdie this hole with this disc. You need a faster disc to birdie it, I feel. But if we don't get this, then we need a lot of the next ones, and we still have some tough holes coming up. I have a feeling I'll be doing a giveaway over on Patreon. Feelings are validated. I really like the shape. That's the shape that I meant to put it on. I just pulled it a little bit left. Felt it was gonna be relatively stable, which it actually seemed like it was gonna be. It didn't want to turn hard, which is gonna be really nice as a thrower, but I needed to kind of push it through the center of the gap because if you look, I mean, you still have to beat all those trees down there and you can still barely see the basket way in the distance. I guess not way in the distance, but like in the trees. No. Get through. Ooh, I think we're gonna bogey. I might not be holding on to a lot of these discs after this challenge. Weak sauce, dude. That's how I like it, you know? Adversity. Got a birdie out to win. Basket's kind of right here. You gotta go through the gap into the right. And our next disc is a DX Wraith. Got a birdie out to win. We have to par. No. Oh no. Oh, I thought it was perfect. Probably should have set it at 1 under, maybe 2 under. But hey, sometimes you gotta pay for your own stupidity. I'm not getting out of putt with that putter. Holes 12 and 13 are not in, so I get to have a long walk of shame while I think about everything that I've done. And hopefully try to birdie out. Don't push out the left side, silly goose. I had a little over a quarter mile to think about it. And ultimately, today, it's just about the pride. We gotta make sure we don't shoot over par in one of these videos. I'm giving away discs, you know, it's happening. Subscribe, please. Let's try to get to 50,000 by the time my baby gets here. That'd be cool. Maybe, if you want. 4 holes cannot be over par. If I finish this video over par, I'm gonna give everything to one of my patrons. So this is what we're looking at. The basket, I think, is through, it's like in between these gaps. This is the tallest I've ever seen this grass. Better be a good disc. Driver, still feels flippy. Everything's flippy today. Oh, Star Colossus. 167. It's like pink on the bottom. There's a name down there, so I'm guessing it got left outside forever because it now looks like that. But 14.5 -1-3 spored flat. A spike hyzer is definitely the play with it, but we're not lame. We're going forehand. Gotta have some integrity. Go in. Oh my gosh, I thought I made it. I think I'm now 50 feet long, but I thought I made it. I had to have been so close. If it's here, oh. Par, but big yikes. Last disc, 300 foot straight uphill. If we have anything that I can throw straight, we can birdie. I think whatever's in this box does not matter. I'm gonna birdie no matter what. I don't like the feel of this. Ooh, don't hit it actually. DX Valkyrie. Feels flippy. It felt very small. If you didn't know, the Valkyrie is the top of the Sphinx. Then you just throw a rotor on the bottom and you got the best disc ever. Go buy one on infinitedisc.com. Yeah, basically right where that big tree is, that's the basket. It's about 300 feet. This old DX plastic feels so money. Wow, this fixture feels phenomenal. Oh, sit down, please. That might be perfect. I think I got a birdie. I'm very sad. I'm very, 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 very sad. The basket's over here. I would have sworn. I played upper earlier. There's other courses where I played doubles. I would have bet $50, $40, everything I won in doubles, that it was in the long position. Because I thought I saw it there when we were playing the hole that's next to it. And the long position is right here, standing on it. The Valkyrie, oh, never mind, doesn't even matter. The Valkyrie's 80 feet long. What am I doing? I've missed doing these videos, but man, they make you feel bad at disc golf. Dang. We'll make that. Skip shot. Oh. Let's go. Valkyrie, baby. So water rolls right over there. I can smell the chlorine from here, and it is not close. I can't even imagine what that water park smells like. So I finally get to choose the disc that I want to throw. These last 2 holes. This is one of my favorite holes in all of Denver. Pretty decent funnel shot, and now that everything is a little bit grown in, the floor has raised significantly, so you have to throw a really good shot. Do I have a good flex forehand disc? Ooh, maybe the Groove actually. That could work. Probably the most stable compared to the Colossus, but we'll ace around them all, and if there's anything good, I'll show you. Otherwise, we'll just move on to the next hole, but perfect. Yes, parked. Oh, this is an embarrassing start to mystery box videos again. I told you I would cut it out, but I'm not gonna cut it out. Parked. Not even gonna lie, this does not look good. This basket, not in its normal like bowl position. It is past. You gotta go flex around the tree and then down the hill. You know what we really didn't give any justice to? Barely got any flight time was this wraith, which is a little flippy. I did throw it on the forehand on that hole and it held over. You're gonna have to be a very specific shot because it's 272. I think flat because it's gonna turn itself. That might be a great tree. I think we have a putt. That thing looked like it wanted to keep turning, so I don't think it would have been good either way. This run's honestly a little scary because if I really run it, which I have to do to get under par, and I suck, I could take a bogey. I'm overthinking it. I just need to make the putt. That's all it is. Easy par. Well, I hit my line, honestly, which there were trees in my line, so maybe it shouldn't have been my line. Can't really complain about, well, I can't complain, but I shouldn't complain about even par. Big shout out Goodyear for sending this out. And if you want to win 5 of these discs and you're a patron, you know where to go. And if you don't, DM me over on Patreon, but you should know where to go. Appreciate you guys. Subscribe if you want. Please like the video and go watch old mystery box videos, the whole series. Boom, right there. Bet you're not gonna watch it. I bet you're not. JK, please do. I appreciate you so much. Bye.